you need to slow down for a couple of years. I mean, if something doesn't work, I mean, you're trying and it doesn't work. I mean, nothing works, right? So it means, like, treat yourself as a black box, because I think it's the best approach, because you just think of inputs and outputs to analyze any system, what engineering teaches, by the way. So to estimate some subject, you just need to understand which role it plays in the entire system by analyzing its inputs and outputs. So if something happens wrong in your life, you probably give the wrong inputs into it. So maybe it's something very small and simple changing in your behavior. I mean, maybe it's making better your sleeping habits. Maybe it's changing the approach which you go through the career. Maybe you have to change like the way you learn things and so on. But the biggest change might happen if you just slow down. If you just slow down for a year or two, or maybe 3, that means you stop to pay attention to what other people want from you. You stop paying attention to expectations which you made for yourself in order to satisfy external criteria. That means if you want to study something stupid, something what's not that much paid on the market, whether it's going to university and study math or physics, just do it. Because if you feel that you have to do it deep inside of yourself, deep down, you know that thing which I should know, if that's some fundamental discipline or just education in general, go for it. Stop for 2-3 years. Stop to trying to learn some bullshit which you're not interested about, right? So I can give you an example of my previous life. In order to get somehow job in the office, I might just study Microsoft Excel, and I just knew it. I can study Microsoft Excel. It's simple as fuck. But it was boring. I knew I just burned to do more, to have bigger challenges, and they couldn't do it because it was so easy. Can you imagine? Now I understand it. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but when I tried to learn Excel, I couldn't do it. I mean, I didn't even try. I haven't even started. I just didn't find any desire inside of myself to start it. So when things come to math, I was so burning inside to study it. It was like just disaster. I wanted it so much. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, maybe the challenges you have around, which you kind of have to tackle, aren't even the challenges for you. Have you ever thought of it? Maybe it's something, your self-esteem is somewhere at ground zero. So you think that you have to approach the level, like if your self-esteem at the level of 0%, and you think that you need to approach a thing which is from 1 to 10% in matter of complexity or its volume. So, and you couldn't do it. Maybe that's because your truth potential is somewhere around 90%. And the amazing thing that science in general doesn't meant to be, something that only smart people can tackle. No, it's not. Just because of smart people are probably more tend to have this ability to self-control. Maybe it's faster, better memory or faster thinking, but it doesn't help with science. The thing which you have to do with science is just sit and study, and it's only takes time, and it doesn't matter how smart you are. It's like the meaning of science is that it's built for everyone to understand. You can read some book or subject called logic, so it explains it very well. So everything should be explicitly defined, which means anybody can understand the definition of some example if he just wants to and he is ready to pay attention. And from the beginning it seems as a waste of time, like should I spend on it for like 10 or 20 years? It's so big, there are too many concepts and so on. But the secret is they're all connected. You're not like studying by recognizing, you're studying by understanding. So all those concepts are just names to different parts of the big system. So in the fact, what you study is a system for any subject. In any subject, yeah. Kind of like this. And if you feel that you just need to, study something so fundamental, something so basic, it's probably because you're smart and you understand that the world built on basic simple facts which you might find in physics, math, chemistry, those fundamental subjects, and everything else is built on top of them, except of law and medicine, even though medicine and law, I don't know, I think they're super connected to it, not in the formal way probably, but in some kind of way, in the way of nature anyways. It's like just the way, by definition, I mean, it's so basic about the world around us. So anyways, my message is for guys who are engineers or or around it, even coders. I mean, doesn't matter what you do. Even if you do business, why not to study math, right? Just imagine how much powerful you become in any business relationships. So, isn't it cool? Yeah, I mean, think of it. If that is something you feel deep inside of yourself, don't think that is a waste of time just because other people saying it's not valuable on the market. It's valuable for the soul. Like, you wouldn't be able to study anything advanced without the fundamentals in the field. I mean, if it's engineering, it's physics. If it's something else, it also might be physics or math. But it doesn't matter. I hope you got my idea. So yeah, I mean, just slow down. Stop caring about others, about this endless race between humans that you need to be better every day. You need to be better. You need to increase your income endlessly. You need to, I don't know, be strong every day. And the best thing while you study fundamental subjects, you understand that the world just works another way. Like, doesn't matter what you want. There are some things which there's some ground truth. Until you know them, you don't understand why several things are happening around in the world. And it's the true power. Not caring about this race, just to study that in silence. Yeah, that crazy stuff. I don't know why should we care that much about this endless race, because it has eaten me entirely. It's like made a big hole inside of my soul, because I was thinking about this race too much. I was always caring what other people will think about me. If I don't succeed, it's like because I'm stupid, because I didn't try to satisfy other people's opinions, and it's a total bullshit. Now years pass, and I start to realize that it's something different. It's something different. The only person who exists in this world which you should care about is you. And you should care about your interests. Other people anyways will care about their interests anyways, whether they want it or not. It is the way life works. So if you want to be kind to others, let them benefit from your wealth. Make exceeding wealth for yourself in terms of intelligence, work, health, other stuff, and let others benefit from it, not other way around. Build something what's important for you, just on the level of your nature. And that's what I mean.